Hello everyone, it's Lel, and in this video we are talking theories and spoilers for Wonderful Precure. Right here on screen you can see a beautiful rendition of Satoru as a cure. This was done by Winglight, who is an amazing artist. We are fans of Winglight here on Magical Cinnamon, and Winglight has created both Satoru and Daifuku with their cure personas. This is fan art. This is a creation of an artist, obviously not official. So, in this video, we're going to check out some merchandise releases and merchandise announcements so that we can talk about the possible release of more cures from Wonderful Precure. If you ask me if I believe we're going to have more cures in Wonderful, I will say that so far I believe that the Wonderful Precure team is complete. I don't think we're going to have more cures. There are two reasons why I believe this is the case. The first one is this week we had an update. This month we had an update on the cutie figure set from Wonderful Precure, and in here we can see it's getting released in December 2024, and it is going to have 4 figures. Cure Wonderful, Cure Friendly, Cure Nyami, and Cure Lillian. This seems to be the full set of Wonderful Precure. This can be updated. This can come with something else, and the description can change in the future, but so far this is all we have. When it comes to leaks, there's one thing that has leaked from Wonderful Precure and we haven't seen in the show yet, which is part of the Niko trunk, which is this little creature right here. From what we've seen in the show, this is probably Niko Sama, or from what we've already seen in toy releases, merch releases, Unicorn Niko. This is probably the creature that we're going to see after the egg hatches. We don't know when this is happening, but we do know that Niko Sama is coming. And this creature that has leaked is probably Niko Sama. When it comes to future releases, we have lots of merchandise still being released for Wonderful Precure. The thing is, they are already listed. If we had other cures, we would probably have other listings for those cures, like we had with Cure Majesty, for example, in Hirogaru Sky Precure. We had a Majesty plush, we had a Majesty Precorde, and other items related to her, like her book, the Kurunikurun. The Kurunikurun was a group item, and we already have a listing for a group item for Wonderful Precure, which is this one right here, the Diamond Ribbon Castle that is getting released August 2024. This item is probably going to be the power-up. And if we go to the description, it says, this power-up item features a treasure chest motif with a door that can be operated using a key. And this also says, use the included key to power up and unleash a movie original purification technique. This takes me back to Delicious Party Precure that had a power-up in the show. And the item that they used in the show for the power-up was also used in the movie. But in the movie, they had a different power. They had a different move. They had a different attack, but with the same item. This is probably what's going to happen here in Wonderful Precure as well. They're going to have the Diamond Ribbon Castle, which will give them a power-up, which is called Diamond Ribbon Style. This is what we already know based on listings from toys that are getting released in the future. And we are going to see this item being used in the movie as well, but giving them a different move. Important to say that usually when we have a power up in the show, we have an item with the power up, which in this case is going to be the Diamond Ribbon Castle, and we usually have the some new items related to this power up getting released as well, usually with the main cure of the show. So in Delicious Party, for example, it was Cure Precious, and this time around it's going to be Cure Wonderful in the ribbon style. This is what we're gonna have in the future. So this is getting released late August. So we are like a month away from the power up, basically. But we already have other items getting released in October. October is giving us Unicorn Niko accessory set, and which is probably like the same item as this one, which is a role-playing transformation special set. This is probably Niko Sama's items that kids are probably going to be able to play as. I instantly got reminded again of Delicious Party Precure because Delicious Party also had Kome Kome being a very important character for the power-up. And not only we had the power-up item, which was that beautiful candle from Delicious Party, we had some Kome Kome items as well. You could buy Kome Kome ears and tail for you to play as Kome Kome. And Kome Kome was a big, super important key role. She had a big role for the power-up, which seems to be the same that Niko Sama is going to have when it comes to the power-up in Wonderful Precure. Nothing in terms of the toys is pointing out Niko Sama to be a cure, but things seem to be pointing out for Niko Sama to have some sort of important part in the power-up or even in the show. This is the Niko Sama we know so far, but maybe Niko Sama will grow a little more with the power-up and get kind of like a humanoid form just during the power-up, kind of like Kome Kome did, just to enhance the girls and, you know, have them have a special move. And when Niko Sama becomes bigger and becomes like Unicorn Niko, we can also buy the items so that we can see Unicorn Niko being like this important character for the power-up. But this is not all. We have more releases when it comes to merchandise, and this is one that is getting released soon. We're going to have pens based on the animals from Wonderful Precure. So we have a pink pen from Komugi, a blue pen for Yuki. And, well, those are basically their cure colors. Cure Wonderful, a pink cure. Cure Nyami, a blue cure. And then we have Daifuku. Daifuku is also on this line with an orange pen. If we go back to what Wonderful Precure has already shown us, Daifuku is a relevant character. I mean, Daifuku isn't exactly irrelevant when it comes to the plot right now, but we do know that Daifuku has some sort of relevancy. We don't know what it is, but remember when Yuki saw Daifuku in episode 23 and she said that Daifuku is no ordinary bunny? Well, there is definitely something related to Daifuku's character. So far, Daifuku has been appearing in Wonderful Precure as this very adorable rabbit, but we haven't seen much of Daifuku, and it's very hard to pinpoint what they're going for with Daifuku's character. But one thing is clear. Daifuku is present in lots of merchandise, and one of the colors they've been using for both Daifuku and Satoru is orange. And later this year, we are going to have a collection of 5 different pencils from Wonderful Precure. And one of them is not revealed yet. As we can see there, we're going to have 5 different pencils with 5 different colors. And well, if we go here to the colors, we can see them, which are Pinku, which means pink for Cure Wonderful, Murasaki, which means purple for Cure Fendi, Mizuiro, which means blue, Kimidori, which means light green for Lillian, and we have Orenji, which means orange. Orange is the 5th pencil that is getting released, and they haven't shown us what this pencil is. The design of the pencil, who is in the pencil, they haven't shown us. Is it Unicorn Niko? Maybe. Is it Cure Wonderful in the Diamond Ribbon style? Maybe. But what if it's someone else? What if we have a 6th hour cure, just like we had, for example, Cure Peculating in Kita Kita Precure a la mode. And this cure in Wonderful is Daifuku, for example. Or it might not even be a cure, but another type of ranger, like Black Pepper was, or Royal Candy was in Smile Precure. And this warrior is Daifuku. I think everything is possible. Those types of rangers, they don't get merchandise because they're not part of the main team. They might help in one battle or another or in a specific event, but they are not part of the team, so they are not going to appear in merchandise, but they still can appear in the show. Cure Oasis from Tropical Rouge, for example, was a big surprise in the last battle, and, well, she was nowhere to be seen in any of the merchandise. So maybe we can have surprises outside of the merch, but maybe just not part of the main team. Obviously, everything I'm discussing here is based on merch listings and patterns that have appeared in past seasons of Precure. Nothing here is confirmed apart from the toys that we saw that are getting released later on, but everything that I'm sharing is basically my feelings over stuff. Well, we don't know what the future holds for Wonderful Precure, and as I said, my guess is that Wonderful Precure is not getting other cures, or if we get more cures in Wonderful, it is going to be as special appearances in one battle or in the last battle or in the last action scene, because we might not have a battle in Wonderful. But I don't believe we're getting more cures in the main team. So that's my guess. And those are the releases that we're still having in this year. We're still going to have a power-up, which is something that we did not have last year, and lots of Precure fans have been asking for, so they are bringing it back with Wonderful Precure. And the Wonderful Precure designs are very pretty, so I'm very excited to see how the power-ups are going to look like. But for now, it is all a very mysterious territory. We have absolutely no idea what's going to happen, but we do know one thing. Merchandise is coming, and secrets are getting revealed. I am very excited to see the Diamond Ribbon Castle. I'm very excited to see Niko Sama. I think Niko Sama is going to look super cute. And I'm also very excited for the plot of Wonderful Precure, which is something that is making me very, very curious. Anyways, babies, this is it for now. I want to take this little time to thank Winglight for this beautiful artwork of Satoru and Daifuku as cures. They look really, really amazing. And also for the Magical Cinnamon production team. We all got the info and, worked them out together. We're still in theory territory. Anyways, babies, this is it for now. Thank you to all the members of the Magical Cinnamon channel here on YouTube, on Patreon, on Throne. Thank you very, very much for your support. And if you've watched up until now, thank you so much as well. Thanks so much for watching, and until next time, bye bye.